Alright everybody, welcome back to the McCholly Mills. Today we're making homemade biscuits. Now, I totally spaced to start the video, so I have 2 cups of flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and that is it. Plus I have 6 tablespoons of cold butter that I threw in the freezer for about 15 minutes just to get it nice and cold. I cut it down to cubes, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is use my hand. I'm going to mix them up just like making dough with anything else. I didn't want to use my food processor because I don't want to overwork it. But I want to make sure everything is mixed up good and looking fantastic for what I need for the biscuits. Alright, now that my flour and butter is all mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and use a wooden spoon, and I have 3/4 cups of milk. I'm going to go ahead and add in, and I'm just going to stir it in. I'm not going to overwork it. A little bit at a time. This right here, because if I overwork it, it's just going to be like a thick, doughy. It's not going to be fluffy and delicious like I want for my biscuits. So a little bit at a time. Mix it in. Alright, that's looking good. Everything looks good. Scrape off the sides. Okay, that looks good. Go ahead and scrape that off. Alright, now I'm going to transfer this into a floured surface so I can finish kneading my dough. Alright, so here I have my flour. I'm going to go ahead and dump that out. Grab what I need. Alright. Nothing to knead it too much, but definitely 5 or 6 minutes of a good knead. Get everything nice in there. See how it's still kind of tacky? That's what the extra flour is for. Alright, so bring it up, push it in. Alright, that's looking good. Pull out the extra dough from my fingers. Make sure it gets in there. Alright, so we're going to knead this for a couple more minutes. Alright, that looks good. Pick that up, spread out my flour a little more. And then I'm going to flatten it down. I'm not going to use a rolling pin, just going to use my hand. And I'm just going to fold it over and do it again. So this is going to make some air pockets that help make it nice and fluffy. Do a little over here. Do a little on this side. One more time here. Alright, that looks fantastic. Alright, we'll do one more fold. I'm going to go ahead and flatten it down to nice, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch to an inch thick, something, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to grab a cup and I'm going to start cutting out my biscuits. What I'm going to use is just, simple shape. Alright, for what I need, I'm just going to go ahead and biscuit. Do it again. Do it again. Hit it up again. Alright, so now that I got those biscuits out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and take that. And I'm going to go again. Flatten it out. And then do the repeat thing again. Biscuit. 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 Should be able to get like 2 more out of this. Let's hope so. It doesn't have to be perfectly circled, but uniformity is the best. There's one more, last one. We'll just go ahead and call that last biscuit. And then I got my oven preheated for 425. I'm going to bake this for about